Hello everyone. Welcome to PMN Online. In this tutorial, we will learn how to enter a refund from a vendor in QuickBooks. Let's dive into why it's crucial to know how to enter a refund from a vendor in QuickBooks. Imagine this. You've just returned a batch of defective products to a vendor and received a refund. In order to keep your financial records accurate and up to date, it's essential to correctly record this transaction in QuickBooks. By doing so, you ensure that your inventory levels and accounts payable accurately reflect your current financial status, helping you maintain clarity and control over your business finances. Now, let's move on to the step-by-step process. First things first, if you're new to QuickBooks, you'll need to sign in using your credentials. If you haven't yet chosen a plan, simply find one that fits your needs. Follow the on-screen instructions, and you're ready to go. Once you're logged in, entering a vendor refund in QuickBooks is a straightforward process, and I'll guide you through it. One simple method to record a vendor refund is by using a credit card. Here's how you can do it. 1. On your QuickBooks dashboard, navigate to the left side panel and click on New. 2. From the menu, select Credit Card Credit. This option allows you to record refunds efficiently. 3. Once the page loads, locate the Payee field. Here, you'll need to select the vendor from whom you are receiving the refund. For example, let's say we are dealing with a vendor named Juna Hand. 4. After selecting the vendor, you can choose the relevant account if the vendor uses multiple accounts. Also, specify the payment date. Let's say the refund is set for the beginning of next week, on Monday. 5. If you have a reference number for this transaction, enter it in the provided field. 6. Next, from the bank/credit account dropdown, select the credit card account where you want the refund to be processed. 7. Enter the refund amount. This could be any amount, such as $20, $100, or even $1,000, depending on the refund you're receiving. 8. Once all the details are correctly entered, click on Save and Close to finalize the transaction. Remember, recording vendor refunds helps you track expenses accurately. It's particularly important if you cancel an order before receiving the goods or services, as you might be entitled to a refund. This practice ensures you don't pay for items or services you haven't received. Sometimes, vendors might adjust the price after you've already paid. If you're entitled to a refund due to such an adjustment, entering the refund in QuickBooks reconciles your account and ensures your financial records reflect the correct transaction amount. Now, let's explore another option, recording a refund as an expense. If you've already entered an expense or check in QuickBooks for the vendor, here's what you need to do. 1. Again, go to the left side panel of your dashboard and click on New. 2. This time, choose Other and then click on Bank Deposit. 3. In the Add Funds section, enter the amount refunded by the vendor. For instance, this could be $50 or $500. 4. Choose the category account you initially selected for the expense or check. Let's stick with check for this example. 5. If the refund relates to an expense linked to a customer project, ensure you select Track Returns for Customer. 6. Feel free to add a memo or attach supplementary documents if necessary. 7. If the refund was for an expense linked to a customer, and you deposited customer payments for invoices into the bank account along with the vendor refund, select the payments included in the deposit. 8. Finally, click on Save and New to complete the process. And there you have it. You've successfully learned how to enter a refund from a vendor in QuickBooks. This ensures your financial records are accurate and up to date, reflecting the true status of your business. Hopefully, you now have a better understanding of how to enter a refund from a vendor in QuickBooks. For more step-by-step tutorials and guides, subscribe to PMN Online and never miss an update.